So I'm not exactly sure, but she is in such a rush to get this electrical outlet on. Let me close the door to get rid of the sun. Okay.
Is that crooked?
You're the one that's rushing over there with it. I'm carrying stuff in the door, and she's got the out or the cover in her hand, like she's going to install it. So now she's installing it.
Well, it has to be it, right?
It has to be.
The
Yep,
holes
the
line
holes
up.
have to line up. Yep.
Something else Bob did.
What's that?
Something else I can complain about Bob doing.
Yeah. What about Bob? Well, my plan this morning is to get started on the thresholds first and then put these baseboards in. Crabby, who is going to be a little while getting herself together, is going to come down and start peeling off all this tape. We're going to touch up any paint that needs to be touched up. And we're going to clean this mess up. Big mess. Lots of tools that are going to have to go back home. We're going to cut these thresholds. I really look forward to seeing what this is going to look like here, where it matches up with the rugs. Going to have to do a little bit more trimming at the rug, but I think it's going to look nice. Pushing forward. Should get this done today. But I'm probably going to have to go to Lowe's because I don't remember measuring this little hallway here for molding. So I may be one piece short. That's the way it's looking. We'll see what happens. Of course, this one open here. All right. What do you think, Bob?
Looks good. Looking good. Nice and neat.
Okay. Clean? What do
Clean.
you think?
Looks good.
Anybody want to buy a couple of pieces of $6,000 thresholds from
I
Home
mean,
Depot?
you can't stand up that quick.
I know. I get myself. I'm all dizzy. Crabby's down there pulling his tape, getting this place cleaned up. What are you thinking there, Crabby?
I'm thinking we still have a lot of work to do, but it's coming good. Everything looks good.
All right. This is the chop saw that I made the video of, where the blade was free spinning, and I had to replace the keyway in it, and it was a whole ordeal taking the motor off and finding where it had sheared and having to drill it all out and ordering the keyways from, I forget even who, the Porter Cable. So it was a cheaper saw because I only use it. This is probably the second time this year that I'm using it. And guess what just happened? The keyway went again. So this is going out in the trash. We're getting ready to go to Home Depot, and it looks like I'm going to be buying another chop saw. This job's costing me money. Just what I needed. So I'm getting down to some of these cuts are pretty small. I'm going to have to, I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably get a better saw and something that handles larger dimensions. I think this is that might be a 10-inch. I don't know. I have to look. But whatever it is, it's going out in the trash. I made the trip to Home Depot, and we got us a new chop saw. Fortunately, it was on sale. It was $100 off. Got a nice DeWalt 12-inch. Let's get this job done. I'm aggravated. Had to buy another tool. But that other chop saw, that's going to the dump. I'm going to take the blade off it, and it's going to the dump. It needs a keyway, but I guess that one there, after replacing the keyway, this is the second time I've used it, and I probably only got about maybe 20 cuts out of it before the keyway went again. So that one's done. Trash. It's gone. See how long this lasts. At least it has a 3-year warranty. Let's see what happens. The molding is in. The thresholds are in. Crabby even cleaned the curtains and wiped the windows down. She put all the outlet covers and switch covers back on. The only thing I have to do now is caulk the molding. A lot of cutting. The new chop saw made it a great deal easier. All right. It did make it a lot easier. Lots and lots of cutting. Crazy corners. But everything's coked. Just needs to be caulked. Pretty happy with everything. Thought Crabby would have put that away for me so it looked a little bit better, but I guess not. A little bit of caulk. Clean up, lots of cleanup, man. There's so much dust. We keep sweeping. Every time you start sweeping, you just keep on sweeping, and it's still just coming up. Trash. We have lots of trash to go to the dump. You can't just take this around to the township dump. You have to take it to the county, the big cardboard boxes. So I will have a truckload. We already have a load that's we've been keeping it outside underneath a tarp and a piece of plywood. I'm pretty happy with the floors. Trim looks good. What are you thinking, Crabby?
I think it looks good.
You what?
It looks spectacular. No, the welding looks really good.
All right. Not sure what the next project is. Well, I know what it is. It's paint the baseboards and the window trims. But look at all this mess. Look at all these tools that have to get cleaned up. Oh boy. All right, Crabby?
A lot of stuff to throw out.
All right. Get yourself cleaned up. We're going out and getting a drink.
All right.
That other rag that I was just wiping with, I used for the color match caulk for the floor. I did where the thresholds meet. And so it had a little tan on it. Fortunately, it came off the wall. I'd have been in trouble. Crabby saw that. I'd have been in big time trouble. What could I say? I banged my head in the utility room and I knocked it open. Gonna have Crabby look to see if there is a brain in there while it's opened up like this. Man, I'm gonna have a headache. Almost knocked myself unconscious. Crabby is touching up the paint with an artist brush. And then it'll come right off the cabinets. But where the tape was pulled off, there was a mark on the sheetrock. She said she don't care that I split my noggin open, can barely walking around dizzy and crap.
You wouldn't let me help you. You wouldn't let me give you a clean towel. You were like, get away from me. So you're on your own, bud. Sorry.
I didn't say get away from me. I said leave me alone.
You said get away from me with your eyes and your demeanor.
With my eyes and demeanor.
And
She was reading my brain through the opening in my head. Keep touching up the paint then. Everything's been caulked. Pretty happy with the results. It's looking good. A lot cleaner looking. And now it is time for the big cleanups. Man, there is so much dust. As many times as we've swept this floor, the dust is in the air. It's all over. Crabby's giving me orders over there. See if she can read my mind again. But corners look great. Molding nice and clean. Nail holes filled in. Got some painting to do, but we'll get her done. Eventually. Right, Crabby? Eventually. Why start a project if you're going to finish it? Gives us something to do later. Leaving stuff undone. Trying to get you on camera. That's the paintbrush for it, yes.